Hi everyone, so today we're going to do a tutorial on how to find out if your Medicare revalidation has expired. So right now we're going to navigate to Medicare's revalidation tool, and we're going to just take a keen eye onto some of the providers who may or may not have expired with Medicare. And if you are expired with Medicare and you do accept Medicare patients and are getting reimbursed, you may want to rethink that, because you may not be getting reimbursed as much as you should. So we're going to just do that here, and I just want to show you how interactive it is and navigate it through our cell phones. So let's go there. So right now I'm going to navigate to the Medicare website. And I already know that website by heart, unfortunately, and those are my cute little pictures. So now this is Medicare's website, and there are different tools that are here. So you can go here and here, and now we're here at the Medicare revalidation list. So I want to use that tool, and I want to do find a provider. Now, I don't have any specific providers to look up at this moment, so we're just going to search by providers who may have expired. Now, this website only updates every 60 days, so we're going to look at providers that expired in October. So because we're going to look at those providers, because those that have submitted their revalidations in October should be updated on this CMS website. So we're just going to navigate to there. And a great tip would be that everyone knows that all revalidations expire at the end of the month. So right now we're just going to do the end of October, because it won't pull up anything else outside of the 31st date. I'll do that, and then we'll pick a state, and this is just any state, nothing in particular. I'm gonna do find a provider. So right now what you're looking at is several providers that may or may not be at risk of losing their revenue because they are not enroll with Medicare, and they may or may not have been termed already. So wherever these providers are working, they may be at risk of losing their revenue. So we're going to just tap in, and I'll give you guys a little bit more detail on navigating the tool. So here now we are here at the top, and this is the provider's name, and here is his revalidation due date, and it tells you right here where it was last updated. So it was last updated December 30th. So this provider looks like he works at a few places. Now, one thing is that we won't be able to know if the provider is still working there. So a good tip is that if your provider is no longer working at that specific clinic, group practice, or hospital, then there's no point of keeping your revalidation updated, because he's no longer working there. So your consultant or your staff, your credentialing staff, can either remove the connection, or you can leave that up to the responsibility of the provider. And CMS has the cool surrogacy, the surrogacy process, where the provider can link the said credentialing staff or consultant, and that consultant or staff member would be able to log in on behalf of the provider and act on his behalf. So you definitely want to, if you have any staff or credentialing team members, you definitely want to have them become a surrogate on your behalf. You do not want them logging in to your specific Paycos login. You do not want that. That is why the surrogacy process was created so that no one would have access to your information unless you give them that access. So now we're going to just use this one as an example. So if Dr. Abraham were still working at Sagaro Physicians LLC, we would see that, hey, the due date for that is 12/31/2017, and Dr. Abraham has not been revalidated. So he would be at risk of losing revenue, or that organization would be at risk of losing their revenue. So who's going to be the person that's keeping up with this? You know, so if you have PAYCOS and you have surrogacy, you would be able to act on this provider's behalf and get him linked back to Sagaro Physicians. And so we would click in there. And then now you would see everything, every person that's linked to Sagaro Physicians. You would see that Dr. Abraham's revalidation date has passed. So he is no longer linked to that. And here's a few other providers. So I just wanted to drop in and give you guys a quick trick on how to use the Medicare Revalidation Tool. I will be posting more videos on how to navigate the payer websites and how to navigate CMS. So thank you guys. See you later. If you have any comments on this video, please drop them below. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day.